So hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. And as you can see, today's video we're out on the Yamaha MT10SP. For those that are new to the channel since probably December, you've seen a lot of Triumph Bonneville videos, but you may not know that I actually own the Yamaha MT10SP. This bike's a 2017 model, and I actually bought this brand new. I think it was October 2017. A few of you that are regulars to the channel know I've nearly sold this bike twice now, including once last week. But thankfully, things have turned around and I don't need to sell it, so all good. So, as you know me, if you hear me selling this bike again, just take it with a pinch of salt. It's one bike that I said I would never get rid of, and I'm really trying hard to keep hold of it. So plan today, it's Saturday, it's a overcast day, a little bit of rain showers around, but I wanted to get this out the garage. It's not been out for about 5 months and not been started. It did start first time this morning, and I've had this bike on a battery optimizer over winter. But what I'll do, for those of you who've not seen the bike before, I'll give you a little bit of a walk around and show you some features and things that I've done on the bike, and then we'll head out. I've got my microphone in my back pocket, so you can hear that beautiful cross-plane engine, also coupled with the awesome Acropovic exhaust. And then we'll head up into South Lakes and give this bike a run. I've just topped it off with fuel just to get any stagnant fuel that's in the tank mixed in with it and get that burnt off. So I'll run to the lakes and back on this today. We'll get rid of that and clear it all out. So on the channel, this bike will be featuring also the Bonneville throughout the year, so stay tuned for more videos. Okay, so let's give you a quick walk round of the bike. Like I say, it's a 2017 MT10SP. I've added a lot of accessories to this bike over the last 5 years, and the first ones I'll start off with is the belly pan. This is a colour-coded belly pan made by Merlin Products, and I added that a couple of years ago, I think it was. The other products that I added from Merlin Products is the rear hugger, as you can see there, and also you can see the rear seat cowl. Now, if you can see the seat is a standard seat that I've added a gel insert to, and also I've added a cover from Volcano Industries with the blue stitching on and the SP logo on the seat just there. This really made the seat a lot comfier. I'll pop a link in the right hand corner for the fitting of this seat cover and also the gel pad inside. Other things from Merlin Products, I added the front screen there, again colour coded. And I think it just sets the bike off nicely. A little bit transformer-ish, this motorcycle, but it always has been. Just below that, I added the Carbon Kings mudguard, and also I put the original decals back on from Yamaha. They weren't cheap, they're about £70 for 2 stickers. Just sets it off nicely with the Öhlins forks just there. One thing I did do on the Öhlins forks from new is I put a PPF wrap around them, so that stopped all the stone chips over the years. The other thing that I've put on the bike, you can see just here, is the levers. Fully adjustable brake, non-adjustable clutch lever. You can get adjustable ones. One thing I'm going to do now on the bike, not this minute, but I am going to do is, with the help of my friend Mark, I'm going to change the sprocket and also the chain on this bike. Yeah, that needs doing finally. It has a quick shifter as standard just here, and that's the Yamaha one. I find it very good for upshifts. There's no down blipper on this bike. I did add one actually. That was with the tune that I had from Woolwich. It was the Woolwich Race Tools. I didn't get on with it too well, so I took it off. It's got RNG crash protectors as well on the bike from new. The stickers on the side there, well, you've got the MT10SP, I put those on from eBay somewhere, and also you can see the end of the scoops just there. I painted them silver. Get a lot of people asking me around this, and these are Mercedes silver. I think I tried to colour match it, and I sprayed those end caps myself. So if any of you are wondering, it was a Mercedes silver. I tried to blend into the silver on the bike. Other things on the back, this is an SW Motec rack. If you watch the channel, you'll have seen this before. I added this just before winter, and this one fits on my Givi top box. It's a quick release rack on the back, so you can take that off and just have a rack to put a bag on, something like a Krieger bag. And then if you want the top box on, just snap that back on. Tail tidy is from JTech. And the Akrapovic exhaust on here, this one is for an R1 actually. You'll see R1 written in it on the etched back end of it just there. I've got a Leo Vince decat and also a Woolwich tune on the engine. It's got Öhlins rear suspension and front electronic suspension. Also on the exhaust I actually put a baffle in just to quieten it off just a little bit. Other things, tankering, so I've got my tank bag just over there. Got an SP Connect phone mount, wireless charges my phone, and also this little device here is for the Beeline sat-nav that clips into there, if you're wondering. So that's about all the mods that I've done on the bike so far, and nothing else is going to be added to this bike. So on the tyres I'm running Pirelli Angel GT2s, great sport touring tyre, great hold on the road, they're very sticky and they last about 6,000 miles, so very happy with those. Okay, so let's get back on the bike and take you for a little spin to South Lakes. A little bit of water around today. We've had a big storm in the night, so there's plenty of wind still around, so apologies if you pick any wind up through the microphones. Absolutely love the quick shifter on this bike. Just pin the throttle and keep banging it up the gears. Now I mentioned that the quick shifter, I had the Woolwich Race Tools quick shifter on this bike. While it did work only over I think 4,500 RPM, you could downshift and it would give a little blip. But every now and again on a corner it would actually like double blip when I wanted to shift manually. So say if I didn't want to use the quick shifter and then I pulled the clutch in to change down, the software in the system somewhere was like giving a double blip, so I would blip with my throttle and then it would blip straight after and kind of make the bike sort of lurch, and I didn't like it, so I took it off. And I much prefer the quick shifter that's on here. And let's face it, if you're changing down gears, unless you're on a racetrack, do you really need a down blipper? Now I know on the new MT10 it has the Yamaha factory up and down quick shifter and blipper, and I believe that's a lot better than an aftermarket one. Now I've had loads of questions about putting the Akrapovic pipe on and putting the Leo Vince decat, and if you decat it, do you need to get a Woolwich tune or a tune? For me it was never about a tune just because I decatted it. The plan all along when I bought this bike back in October 2017 was to get a tune on it anyway, and the reason for that is that all of the cats and all of the restrictions on bikes these days for Euro 5, they kind of strangled a little bit, and the fueling is very lean, which I don't think is good for an engine. So I took it to Junction 33 and he did the Woolwich tune. Now as you can see I've got the Array Tour X4 helmet on that I use when I'm riding this motorcycle, and it does throw a little bit more wind noise through to the mic, so again apologies if you're hearing some wind noise. It is a very windy day today, extremely windy. Now while it is a naked bike, a lot of people have asked, you know, do you tour on this bike? Yes I do. You saw the SW Motec rack on the back, and my Gibby, I think it's a Trekker 30 litre black top box that I normally put on there when I'm touring, and then I just put a roll top bag on the back seat, so I don't use panniers with this motorcycle. Now while the weather's in double digits, it feels about 5 degrees cooler. I'll be glad. In another week it's meant to perk up a little bit, and then we should see some warmer weather, which will be great. I'm trying to get over to Tenerife again at the beginning of May. We'll try and get over to see Adam at Easy Rider Tenerife again. They've got a volcano run and event where a group of bikers go out. They've got live music and some bands and different things at some venues, some food and drink and things. So yeah, I've never done one of those before with Easy Rider Tenerife, so I'm going to try and get out to that. So I need to contact Adam at Easy Rider and tell him to reserve that new T120 Bonneville that he's got recently to the fleet. If you haven't checked Easy Rider Tenerife, or if you're going out and want to do a biking holiday, I'll pop the link in the top right hand corner just here. They've got Harley Davidsons, they've got Royal Enfields, they've got Triumphs, they've got MotoUKs, and yeah, they've got a lot of nice modern classic bikes that you can rent out. Great company, been there before. So I'll also put the link in the description below to Easy Rider Tenerife. Great break. I go over for Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. So I fly over on this Friday morning, ride Saturday, Sunday, and then come back on the Monday. I know it's a 4-hour flight, but it's pretty easy to get to, and you're guaranteed 20 degrees pretty much all year round. So yeah, we'll see if we can get another trip in. I haven't told the wife yet, so I need to just butter her up a little bit. Now, I know when we were looking around the bike earlier, I mentioned the brake and clutch levers being TWM. Actually, they're not. They're Litec. They were bought through a company that sells a lot of parts in the UK called Craig Tech. I'll also pop a link to Craig and his company down below in the description. Great levers, and yeah, they really suit the bike with them being black. Fully adjustable brake lever. I think you can get the adjustable clutch lever. I haven't, but I think they do an adjustable clutch lever now. So we'll head on and have a brew. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's great to be back on the MT10SP, and great if you've not seen the bike before on the channel, with you being a new subscriber. But here she is, the other love of my life, and you'll see a lot more of her on the channel moving forward throughout the year. As ever, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, then hit that subscribe button, and also if you can give the video a big like, that will help the channel immensely, guys, and thank you very much. So also we do post to our Instagram channel, and you get more daily content over there. If you want to come over and follow us, that's great. Just in the bottom of the screen just here, it's at MotoUK _. Head over to Instagram, come and follow us on there, that'll be great. So yeah, have a great week at work, whatever you're doing this week, and we'll catch you on another video soon. Ciao for now.